John here from Predictology again. In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a simple value betting strategy that you can use on the betting exchanges such as Betfair. We'll also show you how annual members are able to set this up for automated value betting using the BF Botmanager integration. Right, let's get started by logging in. Click on login. We'll choose our value betting account, which is the test account that we have here for Predictology. Okay, now we're in the members area. We want to navigate to the Value Bets Live page, which you can see here. As you can see, there are a number of filter options available to us, but the first thing that we want to do is select the odds type and set that to Betfair, as you can see. As that's our primary objective today, is to find suitable exchange-friendly bets. Okay, you can see that loads super fast. As it's an international break, we're going to be quite limited on options, but let's see what we've got. So we've got roughly half a page worth of potential matches for today. So now we're going to show you one of the value betting strategies shared with all Predictology members. It seems simple yet effective. So the first thing we want to do is select our markets, which are home, away, draw, over under 2.5, and over under 3.5, and both teams to score. Okay. We also said we want to set a max odds of 10.0, just keeps the bets within a realistic range. And the last thing we want to do is set a minimum margin of 0.2. The minimum margin in this scenario is simply the difference between one price and another. So if we expected value was at 2.5, we'd want the available price to be at least 2.7. Right, we just got one more filter to add into here, and that is to filter the assessment pool to UK-facing bookmakers only. Okay, we got those inputted. So as we can see, we've got our bet type selected, we've got our bookie pool, we've got our max odds, our minimum margin, and we're using the Betfair price as our marker. So basically, it will, even if the price is available bigger at one of the UK bookmakers, it will show the Betfair price, which means it's qualified for us and realistically achievable to bet through the exchange. Okay, we'll click run on that. And as you can see, super fast again. We have our list of potential games, which are mostly in the English National League. Now you have the option to select all and export, and then you have them in Excel, your potential value bets for the day. In the next part of this video, what we're going to show you is how you would set this up for automation as an annual member of Predictology. As an annual member of Predictology, you are able to activate the auto betting option for the value bets, and that includes adding them to your feed for instant value bet placement via BF Botmanager and the Betfair Exchange. Now, the first option we have available to us as an annual member is the ability to create and save multiple strategies. So obviously we still have the rules here. So we click over onto save filters, and we will call this example 1 and hit save. And we can see this filter has been saved. And as you can see here where I'm highlighting with the mouse, the strategy has been saved. Example 1, which would also be the tips and name used within BF Botmanager for each strategy. Now we can show that that's been saved by clicking reset filters. Now we head back over to load filters. As you can see, example 1 is there. We hit run. And then our same filters have been loaded. Now you have the option to select all matches or select individually the matches you wish to add for automating. And once you're ready, you can click on add to auto feed. As you can see, it's submitting to auto feed, and that's been completed. What we'll do now quickly is we'll jump over to BF Botmanager and see if those matches have been uploaded. Right, while we give the feed a moment to do its business, we'll jump over to the bet tracker and see how those filters have performed in September. Remember, this is just one of the strategies shared with all members in full details and is available for free download in the members area. Here we are, we've got it set up to mimic the filters we used in the example. So value bets, starting on the 1st September, max odds of 10, minimum margin of 2, and we've done our market and bookmaker selections. As we can see here, September has been a very positive month. so far. One thing to point out here, the tracker is set to track the value bets based on the best odds currently. So what you're seeing in here is if you were taking the best odds from any of the 180 bookmakers. So there will be some differences between what we see here and what we see live in the bot. But the objective of this video and of us as bettors is to lock in as many of the value bets as possible while they remain value on the Betfair Exchange. So we can see where there's been 177 potential bets during this month with a strike rate of a little over 40%. Betting all of these at level stakes would have given 32.33 points profit, and using a target profit, so basically returning 1 point profit per bet, would have given us 22 points at a slightly higher ROI. Moving down the page, we can see that the trend line has been pretty steady and pointing to up and towards the right, which is exactly what we want to see. And we've had an average closing line price of 3.31. The average price taken is 3.54. We're giving us a closing line value of 7%. And we beat the closing line price nearly 90% of the time, which is fantastic. And it's turned up capital by 3.23% and had winning runs of 6 and losing runs of 8 with a maximum drawdown of a little over 4 points. So all looking positive so far. Let's see if we can replicate this in the real world. Right, here we are inside our BF Bot Manager test account in the manage tips section. So first thing we're doing is sort by tip-ins for by today, which we have already. And if you remember correctly, earlier in the video, we used the example 1 as tips to load. And as you can see, that's already in the BF Bot Manager account for each of the sections. Yep, they're all nationwide leagues. So these are all the ones that we indicated as value betting. They've been imported with the Betfair market and event IDs. They've got their minimum price. And if we had a strategy set up for this, it would already be looking at the Betfair markets to lock in the value. As this is our test account, we actually already have this strategy saved up under our main account, and we'll show you the results from that in line with what we saw on the Bet Tracker a little bit earlier. Okay, so we're going to close the Manage Tips tab first. And we're on. So on the strategy view, as you can see, we've got each of the strategies set up here, mimicking what we have in the value bets tool on Betfair Predictology. As you can see, each uses a UK Bookmakers 1 tips and name, which is the one that we've allocated to this particular strategy. Now, if we jump over to bets, so you can see start time is this month, which is September. Tips to name equals UK Bookmakers 1. And so far we have had 79 bets matched for value betting from that filter. 41% have won at a 51.9% strike rate, and betting roughly £1 per bet has returned 21.81 profit, or almost 22 points profit. So as you can see, this mirrors the markets we were looking at. We've got over 2.5, under 2.5. Both teams have scored no, and others within the pool. Now, the key thing I want to highlight here is, as you can see, so the bet was actually placed in this example at 9:38 with a kickoff time actually at 1:30 p.m. Now, had the price been available, it would have placed earlier. But what the value bet tool is doing is getting these value bet options over to Betfair as quickly as possible. And then it is ready to act in the market as and when our minimum price is matched. So as you can see, we've got another one here at 2:53, which was matched for an 8 p.m. game. 7:42 in the morning was matched for 1:30. Same with the 2 o'clock at 7:43. So really what this is allowing you to do is very quickly, using the Predictology tool, identify value bets that are suitable and viable for the Betfair Exchange. You then can quickly add them to your automation feed, which within moments pulls into BF Bot Manager. And if the price is available, it will lock it in straight away. And if it's not, it will use the minimum price value parameters that we provide in the feed. And as soon as that becomes available, it will take its position in the market, locking in value for you. Right, that about wraps us up for today. In this video, we've shown you one of several ways you can use the value bets tool to identify value bets suitable for the betting exchanges. We've also shown you how to quickly add these to the feed for order betting, how to save the filters for future use, while also giving you a live demonstration of those value bets being executed profitably. As ever, our team is available to answer any questions that you may have and guide you with all of your betting and trading needs. And if you're new to Predictology, simply head over to www.predictology.co to get started. Alternatively, you can check the notes on this video below for a very special sign-up offer. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.